Hello and welcome everybody to the latest 10-minute update and news. I am Viv Adcock, your host from Down Under Australia, and today I am joined by the phenomenal David Kubes from Vienna in Austria. Hello, David.
Hello, good evening.
So I hear you've just come back from India from the advanced body class.
Yes.
How is your body right now after flying from India to Europe and then 3 days of advanced body class? How is your body?
Well, relaxed, amazingly relaxed, because what you actually finally get at an advanced body class, even with your bodies, it's the point of view you have that actually creates the comfort and the well-being of our bodies. So if you just look at this, wow, amazing adventure, being able to travel from A to B in such a short time, how amazing, how wonderful. Acknowledge the miracles and your body will just be happy.
I know when I talk to people, it's like, I don't get jet lag. I just don't ever. My body just does not experience jet lag. How's that for you and your body? Because you fly a lot, you travel a lot.
Me neither. Me neither. I did have it before before I found Access Consciousness. I created jet lag because everybody else expected it. I grew up in the aviation industry. I started as a check-in agent when I was 18 years old. It was my first student's job. At the airport, checking people in, asking them, "Do you want window or aisle?" And back then it was still smoking or non-smoking. That was me. That was me on the weekends working at the airport. And since then, I fell in love with aviation and traveling. And I never had jet lag because I was so excited and so grateful that I could travel. But then, when I graduated from university and had to travel from work and made it all significant, that's when I started, because I told myself, you have to have jet lag. It's unnatural to be able to travel so far in such a short time. And I'm glad I changed it again, because now I'm literally grateful that I can travel and that I get to see so many new places, meet new people, different cultures, everything that I just, wow. I arrive and my mind goes, wow, different world, let's explore.
So there's a couple of things I'd really love to explore with you today, because you've got a 6-part telecall happening at the moment called Being in Communion with Bodies. Is that the correct name, David?
It is correct,
Yeah.
yes.
And each week you're covering a different topic. So, like body and miracles, body and weight, body and sex, and what have you. So what you were just saying then is, your point of view creates your body, your point of view creates your reality. So facilitating people to get out of their judgment with their body and the communion that it invites in their world, what have you become aware of yourself facilitating classes to do with bodies?
Well, honestly, I think I learned it for myself through facilitating it. I did not treat my body kindly. I had the point of view that it is my life and my body has to function the way I want. That's why I actually have it. Like I pay you, so you do what I want. And then I found out, well, I actually don't pay my body. It's the place I live in. I get to explore. I learned it over time, and I had to, I don't want to say I learned it the hard way, but it is, you get it when you get it. And the more you practice it, the more you will start enjoying it. And your body immediately shows you once you acknowledge it and adore it. What I tell everybody who comes to my body classes or to my telecalls is just try it out, give it a try. Don't have any expectations. Don't expect it to change overnight, but you have to start. And one way to start is like, you wake up. Do you have this good morning, beautiful body? Touch your hands in 30 seconds going, wow, beautiful, amazing. And if you look at our bodies, there are miracles. The fact that we can see, smell, hear, everything, how it's set up. Our bodies are so miraculous that mankind still hasn't found out how everything works in detail. I mean, they're on it with all their Scientologists, the scientists and stuff like that, and the genetic structure and all of that. But at the end, they are still clueless because it is a miraculous. It's the body, the way each organ communicates with each other, the way we can think, smell, see, move our hands. But this is miraculous. But we think it's normal. But I think it's the most miraculous invention.
Yeah, and that journey to have communion, the desire to have more peace with your body, the desire to create with your body. I mean, it's the most amazing facilitator if you're willing to actually develop a kind, caring, patient relationship with your body too. Because like you said, most of us just drag this thing around the planet and kick it to the curb and abuse it and overfeed it and give it alcohol it doesn't want to drink sometimes and have sex with people it doesn't want to have sex with. But when you have that sense of communion, or you have even just the desire to have more peace or more ease with your body, how that request automatically opens that door for communion, that oneness with your body to occur. And so the journey to get people out of judgment, because, you know, we learn to judge. We weren't born judging, but we learn to judge. And like you say, our point of view, if we're judging our body with a certain point of view, it's just going to create more and more of what you're judging, rather than what you're inviting us to is a totally different possibility. So
It is. Sorry, go on.
No, you go. You go.
What I also experience is, yes, you can ask for change. You can change it all. I mean, I had a lot of people coming, well, does that mean I have to accept my body as it is? And I said, no, accepting your body is not being in communion. But instead of judging it, you can invite your body to change. A lot of people come and say, hey, I really want to lose weight, and, you know, all this, they want to look prettier on Instagram, and they want to have this and they want to have that. And I said, you can do that. You can ask for change, but you don't have to tell your body you are fat. Let me put you on a diet. And then judge yourself through it. A lot of people, with every bite of food they eat, they judge themselves. Oh, I'm doing something wrong. I will get fat. That's what creates the discomfort. That's what creates the judgment. And the invitation is to actually go, no, actually, I want to have a different body. So let's invite our body to a different form of shape based on gratitude and the ability and knowing it can change. Hey, body, would you like to have, I don't know, would you like to lose 10 kilo? Let's try that out. So invite your body to the adventure of change rather than judging it for what it is.
Yeah, you're actually, thank you, because there's a beautiful soft, whether the viewers are aware of this, it's like there's a real softness with how you're walking us through that journey, because I think, again, we're very harsh on our bodies, and it's like diet. And I know Gary Douglas, you know, the founder of Access Consciousness, he's like, well, the body here is diet. So why would you want to put your body on a diet? There's a much softer, more kinder, more gentler way of asking your body to change. And yes, it can be that simple. You might still need to take some action, but so the body processes, do you sense, you know, like in a 3-day body class that you facilitate, do you sense that's, you know, that space of peace, that space of relaxation kind of sinking in and creeping in as the people exchange processes and, you know, maybe ask questions and you facilitate?
Well, absolutely, because a body class, as the name says, it's a body class. It's a class for bodies where we don't think and try to understand. We run a body process and the energies start working. So it creates this peaceful communion with bodies, whether we want it or not. It's beautiful, and I think that's for that reason it's 3 days, so you can actually sink in. People have so many questions at the beginning, and what is this, and how, and how, and how. On then day 2, they just go, oof, and they beautifully melt into that communion and get a sense of peaceful co-creation with their bodies. And they also learn that there are some things that you don't have to understand. You can just listen to your body. You can start enjoying your body, having that communion. And with a little luck, after that 3-body class, you get off the table and you have a new best friend. It's your body. And then you can start any adventure you desire based on that. Wow, let's change the world together.
Yeah.
Let's do that together.
And that, you know, you've mentioned co-create with your body. It's like, do you want to talk a bit about what that is for you, David, when you co-create with your body?
Yes, it is inviting your body to everything you choose and desire to have, and asking the body, hey body, what would you like to eat today? Hey body, how much money would you like to make? Can you help me finding the business? Connect me with people who desire to have what I offer. You can use your body for everything. I mean, our bodies are aware. They have our own awareness and they sense. And our bodies are connected to everything. Just look at animals. Try to catch a fly. Do you think a fly is thinking, oh, there's a hand, I have to go? No. With animals, we always say they follow their intuition. But our bodies have knowing, which is way greater than intuition. You are aware of everything. You're connected with everything. And we can use this connection. I mean, the best example is, you all remember that horrifying and horrible tsunami that occurred in 2004 in South Asia. What people, after cleaning up the mess, found out, the rescue teams, is there was not a single wild animal found dead. It was only people and domestic animals. All the wild living animals have left the shore the evening before the tsunami occurred, because their bodies sensed the change in energy. It is a big energy that actually created that tsunami. They were aware of, they sensed it, and they left. And animals don't think, they follow their knowing, their intuition. So we have that tool. We can connect with everything. We can connect with other people. We can connect with nature. We have this ability, but we learned not to use it. We gave it up in favor of technology, and we gave it up in favor of thinking. But just acknowledging that and learning to use these abilities again of our body. And you know, when you meet someone, when you see something, you have this first intuition that goes, oh, that's something weird, or you go, wow, that's great. That's our body giving us very clear signals and indications on what is preferable for you, what do you like, what do you want more of. And we don't use these senses, but they are everything we need in order to have the life we truly desire. So
yeah, and so getting out of judgments, you know, the verbal processing of access, the tools of access consciousness help shift the energetics where you're disconnected from your knowing, or you get the knowing and then you let your head rule the roost anyway and walk you in the other direction. It's like, damn it, I knew that. Why didn't I listen to myself?
yeah.
And then the body processes also, for me, the body processes give the volume button to your body, so that the awareness it has, because your body is aware of the future, the awareness that your body has can actually communicate on a lot more clearer, in a lot clearer way, and with a bit more volume, that you actually learn to trust your body rather than fight against it all the time. And that piece that you were talking about, the relaxation, it's like, when you're in that space of peace and relaxation, do you find that communication is a lot easier to perceive, and a lot easier to, you know, there's a lot more clarity with that too?
There is more clarity. It's actually like learning a new language. You learn to speak that energetic language, those signals that your body gives you, and it's just so easy. You just know, and it's not that significant. It's not the spiritual. You know, people use their pendula and then they use, or it's way easier. You just know, and then you relax into it. Like yesterday when I flew home from Mumbai, my flight was delayed, and then the connection flight to Vienna, the next one was fully booked, and the next one was also overbooked. So I had to spend 6 hours at Munich airport, and the lady asked me, no, I can try to get you on the waiting list. And I was like, no. I said, yeah, but otherwise you have to wait 8 hours. It's fine. And then I just knew, and then she said, well, thank you so much. Why don't you come to our first class launch and wait there? That was the most relaxing creative day I had in a long time. And I didn't try to force what I was entitled to into existence. And they were ready to help me out and, you know, waiting this and this. And I was like, why? I knew just waiting for 8 hours for the next connection, which is something I would have never done before, especially coming from the aviation world.
Yeah.
But that
And
was
how, yeah. And how beautiful is that? Again, there's that energy of ease and relaxation and receiving and no point of view and no fight. You know, you've just come out of this amazing experience of 3 days of gifting and receiving body work. And then, you know, to come up against this, if you had a point of view, it would have been so easy to go straight to the wrongness and the fight and the judgment and create all that angst in your body again, rather than, you know what? How does it get any better than this? What else is possible? Yeah.
Just say yes with no reason. And this is what I learned the most. You don't need to find the why and the justification. And no, just do it because you can. Because that relaxation, this is that relaxation with your body where you just know, and then you go, and then you just enjoy.
Yeah.
That is an incredible, beautiful state. That state of relaxation, that's the greatest gift you can be for yourself and for your body. And having more relaxed, happy people on our planet, well, that's what I'm dreaming of.
And the more relaxed you are, ladies and gentlemen, the more you receive, the easier your life becomes. So thank you, David. So there's a couple of things that I just want to let people know that are either watching us live. Hello, everybody that's joined us and will be watching this in the future. So you're coming down under. You're coming to the great southern land, Australia, in October, I believe.
Yes. 15th of October, I land.
Okay. So look out for the 15th of October. So do you fly into Melbourne first? Yeah. So you're facilitating a 3-day body class in Melbourne?
Yes.
And the prerequisites for that are foundation, is it?
It's a foundation class, yeah. Within the last 2 years, you should have taken a foundation class.
Okay, great. So if you would like to gift yourself 3 days, like when else do you get to gift you and your body 3 days just to be and to slide and slip and ooze and soften into that amazing space? David will be in Melbourne for a 3-day body class, and then you're coming up to Noosa, Mooloolaba, isn't it? Mooloolaba.
Yes, Mooloolaba.
Yeah, for another 3-day body class. And then the week after that, Simone Melissus is facilitating an advanced body class. So, which the 3-day body class is a prerequisite for. So is it 2 3-day body classes, David, for the advanced body class?
It is 2 3-day body classes, but what was recently changed is that you have to do them within 2 years and not just 1.
Yeah, okay.
So you have 2 body classes, and the last one needs to occur at least 2 years before the advanced body class starts. And your bodies are being prepared for that level of relaxation and change. People always think it's just putting your hands on. Oh, well, body progress is so much more. But not in a bad way, but it's a beautiful change. It's the first time actually for me that I gave my body the sense of, I adore you, I see you, and I actually want to co-create my life with you. And that for somebody it's big, it's huge, it's big change, but I want more of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And to quote, I think it was Simone Melissus who said this, you know, this is the one relationship you will have for your entire life, your body, your relationship with you and your body. It's the one that will never leave you. You might fall out with it, but it can't, you know, you never leave it until you leave the body. So what relationship would you like to have with your body? What co-creationship would you like to have with your body? And for me, this is the fastest, easiest, most nurturing and nourishing way to create that space of peace and relaxation that you're being, David, and that you're inviting the world to. And for those that aren't able to get to a body class, you've also got a current 6-week series on at the moment. Can people still join that?
People can join, explore, and start to practice. I mean, you don't have to start with the 3D body class. There are also body process facilitators. You can just come and do one body process. It's like a half day relaxation instead of going to the spa. Try that and then see if it works.
And it will change a lot more in your life. And this is the other amazing thing. It's like the ripple effects, the organic effect that receiving a body process or gifting a body process creates in the rest of your life. You know, you start to recognize things are different in the external world. And it's like, how did that happen? You know, you may not be able to linearly attach it to the fact that you've just gifted yourself a body process or you've received a body process. You know, it's an incredible gift that keeps on giving. So David, thank you for joining me. Is there anything you want to say before we hop off?
Well, give it a try. Find out if it works for you. And what I love the most is, why don't you try it out and let me know as well? I like to get feedback. So try it out, see if it works. But most importantly, whatever you do, start that beautiful adventure with your best friend called my body. That's my demand. Choose that and then go enjoy life.
And I just want to add this too. I can hear somebody's head going, what's communion? You know, communion sounds very religious. So when we talk about having communion with your body, communion is where you are at one, you're at peace. There's no judgment. There's no separation. There's no fight. There is just total receiving and being. So how does it get any better than that?
That was beautifully said. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David. I look forward to seeing you down under for some relaxation and peace and enjoyment. And thank you, everybody, for joining us live and in the future. We will see you again soon on 10 Minutes News and Updates. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.